welcome to another video. Today I just want to go over how I calculate my monthly expenses. It's just a simple Excel spreadsheet. So as you can see here, I have different columns. I have 4 different columns. One is the date, description, category, and the amount of money. And here is the month. This is June 2020. And what I normally do is I just select these 4 and I copy them over here for the next month, and I just update the month to July 2020. And then you have to download all your credit card activities or whatever you use on a monthly basis. So for me, I have 4 different credit cards and I have them color coded over here. So if you can see, one is blue, one is red, one is dark gray, and one is light blue. So based on each one of them, I sort the categories over here. So you can see I have the expenses on the blue one here on this month mostly. In June I had mostly expenses on the dark gray credit card. And as you can see here, I just copy paste from the activity. I download the spreadsheet from the credit card history. I go to the credit card history. You can download the spreadsheet and then copy the date, the description, the category. You just have to enter manually depending on the description. You can follow your description if it's groceries or if it's related to the car, and you just name each one of them, and you just copy paste the charge, the amount that they charge you. And then after that you just go here and sort Z to A, and it's gonna sort everything in an alphabetic order. So you can see if it's sorting C over here, which is for the car, gas, groceries, and each one of them sorted with the associated charge. And if we scroll a little bit on the right over here, you can see that I have a different setup over here. This column is the date for each month for 2020 here, and then we go to 2021, 2022. So we can see every month here, so I can populate this data over here every month. And we can see for each column we have rent over here. For rent I have a standard payment every month, so it's already populated all the way down. It's $420. For my phone I have about $36 that I pay monthly. This is also a standard bill and it's already populated all the way down. My car insurance is also standard. There was a slight change in July, but usually it's about $78 a month. So this is standard, it's already populated. The gas varies depending on the month. As you can see here, in June I had 107, and in July I had about 163, so it's about $50 more. That's an increase. And the way I calculate this is just click on the cell, you sum all this, and if you scroll back here, it's going to show you based on the category. You just select the cells on that category. Since I'm calculating the gas expenses, I go here and select everything that it's associated with the gas category, and you just do sum age 6 to age 14, age 6 to age 14 down here, and then press enter, and it's gonna give you the sum down here. And if we scroll a little more, let's put this chart down slightly, we can see the school expenses. It's always standard most of the time. You can see in June there was an extra payment, but normally it's standard is about $15.88, and you can see that that's also populated all the way down. Car maintenance, that varies month to month. So you can see in June I didn't have any expenses, and then unfortunately in July I had to pay about $108. The same thing if you click here, click to the formula and go back here, it's going to show everything that is associated with the category in the car and all the charges. Press enter. Coffee, you can see I spent $16 in June and $0 in July. That's an improvement there. One-time payment, it's a $50 here. That's probably once in a while. and you can see 0 here. Groceries, in June I had about 298, in July about 301, so it's roughly the same, not much change here. Restaurants here, there is 0 in June, and in July $40, so there is a slight increase here. Takeout, it's about 146 in June, about 184 in July. There is an increase here, about $30, about $40. Other, I have different charges here, different payments for various other things that are not included in this category. This is usually a small value. As you can see, in June is about 24, but we have an increase in July at 63. Gifts or different other categories that are not normally used very often. And as you can see here, normal, you just click on the formula and you can see that I'm calculating everything from the rent to the gifts over here, so it gives me a total. As you can see, in June my monthly expenses were $1,303. In July they were $1,390. So we can see about $90 increase from one month to another, which is not good because I'm trying to keep it low. And I also have a chart here that gives me a visual representation of everything. As you can see, the rent here, let me zoom in a little bit. Scroll back. So as you can see, the rent here, it's pretty standard. That stays the same, doesn't change. The phone bill, it's about the same. Car insurance, it dropped a little bit in July, which is good. Gas, you can see that I'm spending more in July and less in June. So that gives you a really good visual representation of what your monthly expenses are and how you can control them and where you need to cut your expenses. You can see school is about the same, car maintenance is about $100. And you can compare everything using this chart. I'll leave a link on the description. I'll attach this spreadsheet so you guys can use it. You can use the template if you need to. And it's pretty simple. You can add more columns here if you want to add more categories or things that you use. It's a really good way to keep track of your expenses and have a high saving rate. And this is all I had for today, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Please like the video and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Thank you.